Hey there, friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might sound a bit sciencey, but don't worry. We're going to break it down in the simplest way possible. We're talking about protein, what it is, why it's important, and how much you really need, according to science. So let's get started. What's protein? Okay, let's start with the basics. Imagine your body as a super cool building, and proteins are like the workers making everything happen. These workers, or proteins, are made up of tiny things called amino acids. There are about 20 different types of amino acids, and they join together in different ways to create all kinds of proteins your body needs. Pretty neat, huh? Proteins aren't just for making muscles strong, although they do that too. They have lots of important jobs. Some act like superheroes that help your body fight off germs and bad stuff. Others are messengers that tell different parts of your body when it's time to grow. So proteins are like the boss workers in your body, making sure everything works smoothly. These proteins are not just sitting around. They're like the busy team inside you. Some carry things around in your blood like little delivery people, making sure important stuff gets where it needs to go. They bring nutrients, which are like the healthy snacks your body needs, and even hormones that tell your body what to do. So next time you eat something with protein, just remember you're giving your superhero workers the fuel they need to keep your body's amazing show running. Why protein matters? Protein is like a special helper for your body. When you're playing games, running around, or even taking it easy, your body is always busy doing important things. Picture it like a busy workshop, with workers building and fixing stuff every day. Well, protein is the key worker that helps make all of this happen smoothly. Remember when you play tag or have a fun race with your friends? Your muscles, the things that let you move, need some support to stay strong and grow. That's where protein comes in. It's like the handy builder that helps your muscles become bigger and stronger, so you can keep having awesome adventures. But protein doesn't stop there. It's also a repair expert. Think about your favorite toy. Sometimes it might get a little broken. What do? You fix it. Your body works the same way. If you accidentally bump into something and get a tiny scratch, protein rushes in and says, "I'll take care of this." It helps your body fix those little scratches and bumps so you can get back to having fun. Now think of protein as the special building blocks your body uses to create and fix things. If you don't have enough protein, it's like trying to build the coolest structure with only a few blocks. It won't be as fantastic. So whether you're playing, running, or just hanging out, remember that protein is your body's important helper, making sure everything works smoothly and stays fantastic. How much protein do you need? All right, here comes the interesting part. You might have heard people saying you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Sounds like a lot, right? Well, let's make things simpler. Think about it this way. If you weigh 100 pounds, you might need around 100 grams of protein a day. But don't worry, there's a catch. Scientists have this thing called the Recommended Dietary Allowance, RDA, which is like the superhero guide to how much protein you should eat to stay healthy. For most of us, the RDA says we need about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Kilogram is just a fancy word for 2.2 pounds. So let's say you weigh 40 kilograms. You would need around 32 grams of protein each day. 40 kilograms x 0.8 g per kilogram equals 32 g. Simple, right? Let's talk about different types of people and why their protein needs might vary. Imagine you're in a big playground with friends who do different activities. Some love running, others enjoy lifting heavy things, and some just like playing games. Well, our bodies are kind of like that playground. For those friends who enjoy activities a few times a week, like playing basketball or going for walks, they need a bit more protein than the basic amount, maybe around 1 gram per kilogram. Then there are friends who hit the gym regularly, doing a mix of cardio and lifting weights. They might aim for about 1.6 grams per kilogram to help build and maintain muscles. Some pals really want to grow those muscles, serious bodybuilders. They could go up to 2 grams per kilogram to support their muscle-building adventures. And think about the friend who loves running marathons or biking for hours. During intense training, they might need as much as 2 grams per kilogram to keep up with their body's protein needs. Why the range? All right, imagine your body is like a super special detective always figuring out what's just right for you. It's a bit like how everyone has their own fingerprint, totally unique. Now let's talk about why there's a range for protein, and it's pretty cool. So you know how some people are always running around, playing sports, and just being super active? Well, their bodies might need a bit more protein to keep up with all that action. On the other hand, some friends might be okay with a bit less protein because they're not as busy with high-energy stuff. Here's a secret. Your body is like a detective that's always experimenting to find what works best. If you're not feeling great or not seeing the results you want, you can do a little science experiment with your own body. Maybe try a bit more protein, or maybe a bit less, just like playing around to see what makes you feel awesome. Now, let's say you're on a mission to lose some weight. That's fantastic. But here's the scoop. When you eat less to lose weight, your body might use more protein for energy. So it's like giving your body a little extra boost by adding a bit more protein to make sure your muscles stay strong and ready for action. It's like telling your body, you've got this. Is too much protein a problem? Can we have too much protein? Imagine you're having your favorite snack. Maybe it's cookies or chips. Eating a few is awesome, right? But what if you eat a whole bunch at once? It might not make you feel so great. Well, protein is a bit like that. When we eat protein, our bodies do some magic to it. They break it down, and there's a tiny bit of something called ammonia left behind. Now, too much ammonia can be a bit tricky for our bodies. But guess what? Our smart liver turns it into something safe called urea. And how do we get rid of urea? Yep, when we pee. Scientists, the cool people who study all these things, think that having up to 2.5 grams of protein for each kilogram we weigh is safe. That's like having a good amount of your favorite snack. But here's the thing, if we go way beyond that, it might stress our bodies out a bit and cause some problems. So it's like finding the perfect balance, just like with your snacks. A little bit of protein is awesome because it helps our bodies do cool things. But too much? Well, that might not be the best idea. It's like having just enough frosting on your cupcake. It's perfect. Too much, and it's not as tasty. So enjoy your protein like you enjoy your snacks in the right amount. So, think of protein as the special ingredient that helps your body work really well. It's like the essential tool your body needs to do its best. Whether you're playing games, doing your favorite activities, or just going through your day, protein is quietly doing its job, making sure you stay strong and full of energy. As we finish talking about how important protein is, take a moment to think about those tasty meals with lots of protein. Keep moving around and let your muscles get strong. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed learning about protein, you can show some love by liking, subscribing for more interesting stuff, and telling us what you think below. Until we chat again, eat well and enjoy all the good things protein does for you.